I'll just fill it in till technical issues are going on right now till they resolve it. Let me give you all a brief overview of last 20 years that this non-profit organization called US Asia Business Forum, which was incorporated because there was a need, and brick by brick over the last 20 years we have grown, where more and more nations, immigrant community of different countries, they've all joined us, and it is going to keep growing brick by brick. And like I see many faces, we are all part of the host committee of this great venture. Basically, this platform has been formed for a specific reason. America, after World War II, only developed 5 nations in the world, if you really look at the dynamics of the world. After we bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, we felt guilty, we went back to Japan and rebuilt Japan. After the Korean War, we felt guilty again, we built South Korea. Am I right or wrong? Okay, that's how, but America does not focus to its neighboring countries, Mexico or Latin America and all these countries, right? But then they saw oil in the Middle East, they went to Middle East to develop Middle East, right? That is the third country they developed. Fourth country they developed is Germany. West Germany. It used to be West Germany, not East Germany. East Germany was under the rule of the Soviet Union, right? They developed West Germany because they felt guilty about it, right? And then the Berlin Wall fell in 1990. Then the whole Germany, they developed it. What about the rest of the 195 countries? Why America is not focused on 195 nations? I myself started asking this question, and finally they developed China. Kathy Choi is not here, she left. Otherwise I would have said, America developed China because Soviet Union was around supporting India in the war of Bangladesh, 1971 war. When the 7th Fleet went to stop a new nation being born called Bangladesh, 1971 war. So Nixon and Kissinger invited China because Pakistan was a natural ally of United States. And India was a natural ally of Soviet Union. So that is how China became China, because of strategy by Nixon and Kissinger, Henry Kissinger. And China has become the second global power. So in this platform, in the last 20 years, ladies and gentlemen, what I've understood and what I learned about, and people like Carlos Zaragoza and all that, brothers, they believe in this concept that we are immigrants in America. If we don't develop the nation like the NRCs are non-resident Chinese people. They are the ones who went back and developed China. It is not the Chinese people, they speak Mandarin and Cantonese, they don't speak English also. But the NRCs in the United States, like NRI, I'm NRI, he is non-resident El Salvadorian, we take the onus of responsibility to develop our nation. Like we have a keynote speaker from Ukraine, he's going to talk about, German is going to talk about shortly on rebuilding Ukraine. If German doesn't take the responsibility, do you think Ukraine can be developed? The influence German has for Ukraine, or Coca has for India, is what Zaragoza has for Latin America, right? So that is the platform that we have built brick by brick by brick. And I don't want to take too much time, I give it to the chief guest.
Well, like a CEO from El Salvador Foundation, we try to work